Suchomimus, the giant fish hunter of the ancient swamps, 112 million years ago. On a gloomy morning during the Early Cretaceous period, around 112 million years ago, when thick mist blanketed the dense marshlands of what is now West Africa, the water's surface began to ripple. Not because of the wind, nor from a school of fish swimming below, but from the subtle movement of a prehistoric phantom gliding just beneath the shallows. That ghostly figure was Suchomimus, one of the strangest and most unique carnivorous dinosaurs to ever walk the earth. Name and era: the crocodile mimic from a swampy hell. The name Suchomimus comes from Greek, meaning crocodile mimic, due to its long skull and narrow snout filled with hundreds of sharp teeth, much like a modern crocodile. This fearsome creature wasn't a myth. It once ruled the rivers and swamps of the ancient Gondwana supercontinent, present-day Africa, during the Early Cretaceous. Suchomimus was first discovered in 1997 by paleontologist Paul Sereno during an expedition in the Sahara Desert in Niger, a place that used to be a lush, wetland ecosystem. What they unearthed was more than just bones. It was the evidence of a dinosaur unlike anything previously known to science. A dinosaur with a crocodile's soul. In terms of size, Suchomimus was a true giant, about 11 meters, 36 feet long as 2 large cars parked end to end, and weighing 3 to 5 tons, like a full-grown African elephant. Its skull was long and slender, with a forward-jutting snout packed with over 100 teeth, very different from massive meat-eaters like the T-Rex. But its most fearsome feature was the gigantic claws on its forearms, measuring up to 30 centimeters, 12 inches long, sharp as razors, perfect for snatching prey in an instant. Running down its back was a row of elongated neural spines, forming a sail or dorsal ridge. Some scientists believe this may have helped regulate body temperature, attract mates, or simply made the dinosaur look more intimidating during confrontations. A waterlogged world of life. Suchomimus didn't roam vast open plains or dry forests like many other carnivorous dinosaurs. It was a swamp specialist, living in wetlands, rivers, and shallow lakes where fish were plentiful. Imagine a primeval world thick with tangled vegetation, knee-deep water, and mist swirling through stagnant pools. This was Suchomimus's hunting ground. It didn't sprint across open land like Velociraptor. Instead, it moved slowly, patiently, using its sharp eyes to detect even the slightest motion beneath the murky surface. Behavior: the fish-loving swamp assassin. Suchomimus didn't chase down other large dinosaurs. Instead, it had a unique menu: fish, and lots of them. Its long snout let it strike into water without creating waves, while its conical teeth, curved slightly inward, ensured that slippery prey couldn't escape. Like modern crocodiles, it could grab and swallow fish whole, no need to tear it apart. What's truly fascinating is how its massive claws weren't just for defense. They were hunting tools. It could use them to slash water, stir the shallows, or even smack fish into the air, catching them mid-flight like a prehistoric eagle. Besides fish, Suchomimus likely fed on turtles, amphibians, and even washed-up carcasses, anything easy to eat without a fight. Unlike the savage T-Rex, Suchomimus was a master of patience, like a bear waiting for salmon at an Alaskan waterfall. Fascinating facts: the mystery of its kin and extinction. Suchomimus was a close relative of Spinosaurus, the largest known carnivorous dinosaur. Many scientists believe both belong to a distinct evolutionary branch, the Spinosauridae, semi-aquatic meat-eating dinosaurs, a unique twist in the dinosaur lineage. Some even suggest that Suchomimus may have been an early ancestor or distant cousin of Spinosaurus, possibly living in overlapping habitats across prehistoric Africa. Curiously, there's no fossil evidence that the two ever fought, hinting they may have divided hunting territories peacefully. But the big mystery remains. Why did Suchomimus go extinct? Perhaps changing climates wiped out its fish supply, or the wetlands dried up. Or maybe it was outcompeted by its larger, fiercer relative. the mighty Spinosaurus. Half-final scene, reviving a legend from the marshes. Today, the remaining fossils of Suchomimus help scientists reconstruct a strange and vivid chapter in Earth's history, one where a dinosaur didn't roar like a lion or pounce like a leopard, but instead stalked its prey silently, precisely like a crocodile in ambush. If you think all dinosaurs were loud and terrifying land beasts, remember, they were creatures like Suchomimus, silent, patient, and deadly as a shadow in the water. Picture this. The water is calm, birds call in the distance, then suddenly a massive claw slashes the surface, and a fish disappears in a bloody snap of jaws. That's how Suchomimus entered history, as a waterlogged nightmare from the Cretaceous world. If you enjoy stories of predators with a twist, stay tuned. The prehistoric world still holds many more untold legends.